They have received a map to a maze where it holds the paladin of the knights, possibly even the captain of the knights, who will give them, who has the key to the inner mausoleum and the crypt of King Orenbell and Queen Daphnis. You make it all the way to the northern wall, and you look to your left, and the entire section in between the northern wall and the mausoleums, the inner mausoleums wall, is just this maybe 12-foot tall hedge maze.
Tim has the map.
Okay,
I'll
so
have the map.
it's almost as if there's no deviating paths for you. Like, it just opens up, and you see the hedges shift and move out of the way, and shift and move out of the way. In the center of this garden, in the center of the 4 statues, you see the shining armor of a knight. I ask that one of you face me in a duel. Should you win, I will bequeath unto you the key to that which you desire.
I'm gonna step in really serious. I'm just gonna be like, stone face.
He is going to just run straight at you and try and mace you to the face. Natural 20.
Oh my fucking god. Let's do it. Do it.
I would like to turn around and then take this first javelin and just stab it right into his neck.
KO'd as he freezes up and starts spasming. And you can see the key along with some gold fly or just like tumble down to the ground.
I wouldn't let it get you down, big man. He had no intention of fighting fair from the start.
Shut up.
Okay, so the final hedge shifts out of place, revealing the courtyard to you all. And what is your next step right now?
Do we see anybody?
Currently, no.
I say we head back into the spire where we came from. If there's nobody in sight, we beeline it past the barracks. Anybody agree?
I agree.
Okay,
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
okay, I'm gonna lift my robe and
I guess I'll go first. Do you have the statue with you? Oh, just kidding.
goof, goof,
I'll tell Phileas to go first.
Just lumbering forward.
I'm gonna hold out, say my finger wanding. You know, second behind the what's his name?
I don't know his real name. I
Phileas?
just named him Phileas.
Veneer.
But
Phileas.
behind
Phileas.
behind
Phileas.
Phileas, and in the direction of the barracks, in case somebody.
Roll a stealth check, disadvantage,
Oh, great.
and Phileas gets disadvantage as well.
Oh yeah.
Not only because he's undead, but
Yeah.
because he's
He's
wearing
in
plate
the
mail as an
armor.
undead.
19.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
14.
Also pretty good.
Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, he just.
With disadvantage, what'd you get? 7? 1?
7.
7. And you got a 6? Or
Oh,
9?
that is a
Wait,
7. Oh god.
Everybody's
sorry.
rolling
Thank
so.
god. I thought that was a 1. I really thought that was a 1.
Nicey, nicey.
Still. 5.
Total?
Yeah.
Wow. With the shambling corpse in the plate mail armor, with the statue following right behind him.
Sneaky.
You guys make it to the door without anybody sprinting around the corner to come and meet you. You imagine it's not going to be very long before people find out where you are. It's not. You are under no illusion that you are being stealthy whatsoever.
Maybe the confidence will help us.
And you guys make it to the spire door and enter inside.
Okay. You guys, I have an idea. What if we walk... Okay, so it's basically the same idea. But we're gonna go all the way to here. And then we use Phileas as a distraction for these guards. You can tell them to walk across this pathway and get their attention, you know? Like maybe just like stand here in the middle, do some weird zombie thing, and then just keep walking. And then these guards will have to go investigate.
I like it.
We'll do that. Do you have any ale on like a cup of
I
ale?
have ale.
Where
Just
will
give
we
him
be?
a cup of ale. Like, doesn't have to be full, just
Fantastic.
sloshy.
Where will we be?
Huh?
Where will we be?
Where will we
He's
be?
in the center. Where will we be?
Oh, we're gonna be right here in the hallway, like right behind him. Like maybe right here.
And so,
Wait, so they're going to come at him, and then we're going to what?
So we're gonna tell Phileas to walk this way, but pause in the center and then do something so that they can see him, and then just keep walking. And then these guards, at least one of them is gonna have to go this way to follow him, right? And meanwhile, we will
Like, Captain looks like a zombie.
sneak in behind him.
You
and
really are a
walk
fan of the
over there.
Scooby-Doo plays.
I don't know who the Scooby
I
is,
love it.
but he sounds great. And he sounds like he might be a genius.
Dimension doors all the time. Through just.
All right.
you guys are making your way down to the section.
With the
Still
firebolt
have a
at the ready.
giant statue that could do so much distracting.
We could just have him following the captain. Cause do they know that the captain can do this whole statue thing, or no? I don't know. I'll ask Phyllis. Do they know if you can do this? He's just gonna.
The guards didn't know anything about the
Okay, then
captain.
they have no
There's
idea.
no intellect.
No
behind
intellect.
that,
He's a dummy now, so never mind.
He's a dummy now.
I give him a cup of ale.
All right, here, Phyllis, hold this as steady as you can.
And blood is still like pouring down his
Oh,
mouth.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Pour a little bit of it on your face just to make sure. There you go.
Clean yourself up a
All
little
right.
bit.
All right, now
Sloshing
stumble
on
over
it.
towards the guards a little. Not just past the doorway and do a little dance a little bit. With the ale in his hand, just spilling it the whole time. Like,
Yeah, and that's
like,
pretty much the
Free
extent of it,
ale!
Just like
I want to yell like, Captain, free ale, I'm with you.
wait, you were yelling this?
In a different voice.
Okay, are you running with him?
No, I'm just like yelling it so they can hear. Like,
Roll a performance check.
all right, it would be persuasion.
Roll a performance check at disadvantage for Veneer.
16.
Ah, good. That's great ventriloquism.
Oh.
Do I add anything to it? Charisma?
Um,
That'll be an 11.
no, it's a zombie. You don't add anything. If anything, you probably take
Oh.
away a bunch.
But I'm
But
talking about me yelling, not him yelling.
no, yeah. So you did your performance check, and I want him to do his performance check. Which you just did
Okay, so
with
his
a
performance is
9.
like poopy.
Yeah.
So his like.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still it catches their attention because it's one of their knights, and he does one of those like and just like starts waddling in the opposite direction. With your 14, it was pretty good. Are you doing anything with the statue?
I mean, what I wanted to do was use the statue as like a phase 2 kind of thing. So after I see what the first result is.
Okay.
So the statue is with us still.
Okay. You see 2 of the guard. Well, you don't actually see anything. You hear sort of like murmurs, and then you hear the shuffling of armor as coming into your view, 2 of the guards are chasing after him down into the hallway.
I'm gonna get
And
off the statue.
He just stops, and on the opposite side, by the way, and is facing the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like.
And they just round the corner really quickly, and they slowly start to approach him.
As they like run up to him, I'm gonna send the statue out to like a motion for everybody to like get behind the door and have the statue kick the door open, and then like I don't know what the statue's movement speed is, but move like toward now like behind those 2 that just approached the captain, and in hopes that the other two will be like, "Hey, our guys are about to get jumped. We should go in too."
Are you doing anything to add to the to make it seem more like?
Like maybe have him stop in the center and then give the other two a menacing look and then continue.
No, I
Yeah.
wanted to want the statue to come off as threatening towards the two that are chasing the
Just go
captain.
like this.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow, this is an episode of Scooby Doo. I guess.
Can I be like slicing and stuff?
roll a performance check as well?
6.
We'll do an opposing insight check for one of them. Hey, 4.
Whoa!
So now you've
Nice.
successfully created this Oreo with some icing on the outside, icing being the guards. Wafer icing. And so now they're all the two guards stop in between the openings. Sorry. So pretty much right in front of the primary door leading to the inner mausoleum. They sprint forward and are in between you and the statue, but they're not like approaching the statue. At this point, they're all
Right.
sort of like looking at each
I'm
other.
gonna have the statue now, like pop a 180 and go, ah! Or I don't know if I can make like a noise, but
One of the guy reaches for his baton and it like slips out and he's like tut 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 tut. And he makes it come to life and creates a long sword, and then all of them you just hear.
Just make it
I
run
have
for the
Phileas
door.
start attacking them, and then I will go towards the door.
I'm running
for
towards the
inner
door.
We're
as
running
mausoleum.
well.
towards the door.
We're all running
Okay,
towards the door.
thank you.
We're going in the
God.
door with the key that he has.
Penki.
Penki
Penki
has it.
Penki has
And he.
the statue is gonna. The last thing I want to do is try to have the statue gather up the two guys, or at least one of them.
That's it. Yeah, it'll be one of them. In which case, I'll have to roll to do that. 7. 9. No, just ducks out really quickly. As you just see his arms go, and the elf just ducks out of the way as he disappears from sight. As the key turns and the entire door, like Kingdom Hearts, shimmers and almost breaks apart as you guys step through what looks to be the sort of Mercury portal.
Ooh.
On
Don't do nano walls.
what's up?
Don't do nano walls. Doom.
Oh yeah, don't do nano walls, and for good reason. So as you guys step through, it actually reveals a nighttime sky. The shape is still the same. There's still walls encircling the area in a hexagon, and the path. Actually, can we move everything so I can reveal the map?
Ah. Wait a minute. Is this guy a dwarf?
Yeah, he's like standard fare armored guy. He's just a placeholder, really.
Yeah. Looks like he has his own face on his pauldrons right there. Kind of.
His own face on his person.
Yeah, his own face on his pauldrons. Like look at his pauldrons in his
Oh
face.
yeah, I would definitely bet that that's a dwarf.
Move your
It's
phone,
like
Rummy.
I'm gonna get my own face on my armor. It's gonna look
Do it
so
this way.
great.
So you guys are
People are gonna love it.
entering through here. The walls go up maybe 40 feet, and there's the nighttime sky above you, whereas this whole thing was domed off before. This is what you see when you look up, and it doesn't look like a ceiling. There's a moat going across, encircling the entire chamber, with different stones on the moat, and then looking before you, you see 2 sets of stairs leading up, one to one tier, circling around this way, circling around the main room, and then another set of steps circling a shorter diameter and raising up higher. And you see this horse just at the top, looking as majestic as it can at the very top. And you see the tips of 2 what look to be coffins or sarcophagus or whatever they may be. These
So these two are coffins?
green, yes. These green circles are different elven figures cut in different ways.
Say this is level 3.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say that's level 3.
2, level 1.
And these are 2 statues. Actually, smaller statue, larger
So
statue. 4
large
statues.
large statue.
The two on to the right and left side of the entrance that you guys are on are the statues that you controlled before. The ones farther into the chamber, even farther out onto the sides, those are much larger statues. And from the description, you would not be able to control anything over medium size. Okay, so that's where you find
close
yourself.
the
It's
door
very
behind us?
calm. It's sealed automatically.
Oh.
Just gonna go straight for the coffin.
Yeah, move forward.
Okay,
Level
is
3.
everybody following? Penki will put in here as well.
What's the range on this ring?
120.
Can I move a large statue towards us?
I said you
No.
can't move a large statue.
Oh, sorry. Can I move a small statue?
Yeah.
What level is this?
1.
That's 1.
And
Everything
this
is
is a
everything
moat
is
around
one,
it?
Yeah, everything is 1 except for these 2, the central portion of this chamber, the circular portion of the chamber.
Okay, moving forward.
Yeah.
Yep, going up to the coffins, inspecting the coffins.
You staying back?
Just slowly meander up.
Okay, as Penki is sort of is intrepid the word I'm looking for. He's like looking all around him, trying to find what might have prevented him from obtaining both crowns previously. As you guys ascend the staircase, both staircases to the very top, it is a white marbled horse with just the most ornate saddle you've seen. It doesn't look to be part of the statue. And it's looking down at the 2 sarcophaguses. One looks like on the top, again marble as well, carved out to be a very noble featured king with a crown that looks almost like raindrops, but dropping upward, if that makes sense, like multiple different raindrops all along. And then it's not the actual crown; it's just carved into the sarcophagus. And then the one next to him is a female figure of as equally as noble looking, with the sort of the constellation crown that you guys have seen previously.
Carved, right?
Yes, carved.
Alright, so we have the queen's crown already, right? Pinky already has it.
No, he does not.
Oh, wait.
You guys are in the past. He
Pink-
has to
pink-
obtain
pink-
both.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pink
okay.
in the future has
Okay.
already.
Can I control that horse statue?
Yes.
Can I make a noise?
Yeah, sure.
Can I check the coffins for traps?
Yes. Go ahead and roll a d20.
12.
As you reach down, I actually want all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, except... Oh, sorry, this is Penki. Except for
15.
you. Actually,
I'm on the 2nd level.
yeah, except for you. What did everybody get for their dexterity saving throw?
6.
15.
4.
Jeez.
Does it matter if I'm not as close as everybody?
Who got above a 16? No, it doesn't. Who got above a 16?
Nobody.
Anybody? Okay. You are all blown back 20 feet from the epicenter, right here. So, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Damn.
Except for you. And you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a being appears in the center a humanoid shape wearing almost divine-looking armor. I would say right off the bat, picture Tyrael, but I'm going to find the picture that I'm using. There we go.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't look like somebody you should mess with.
Okay.
And a flash of light hits the epicenter and blows you guys off the center about 20, actually exactly 20 feet. And he speaks to all of you the same as this voice booms into your head. And he says,
Enjoy your final heartbeats in this garden of perpetual serenity. Know that your brief disturbance will be lost in the great ocean of time. To disturb this resting place of honored deceased King Oren, uniter of the elves, defeater and sealer of the golden borealis, and our beloved Queen Daphnis, grand mistress of all mages and dancer of the nighttime stars, is to sign a contract written of your inexorable demise. Bring
Goodness.
your will to the forefront and prepare to face Gorgelius, eternal champion of the royal bloodline, born under God Hillidan, the hero, god of impudence.
and just all of the stars are twinkling in the sky as he almost seems to be perpetually radiating this light. And I want everybody to roll initiative.
Ah, Radiant Fool.
Got a 4.
This should be a glorious. Nah, 3.
With initiative is a 4.
You got a 1?
It's a 4. With
Are you the triangle right there?
initiative. Yeah.
You spend a round trying to get out of the water. It's a natural 1.
I'm drowning in a moat.
Drowning in a moat. You do still have control over your first statue and the horse, and we'll make. Sorry, this is
The statue made it in here?
him. No, sorry, the first statue that you controlled as you entered the chamber.
You have a small statue and you have horse.
So it can be this one.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can do with these statues.
You don't know that.
Well, I'm just saying you
there's a
have
moat.
control over them.
They can cross through the moat.
Wait, if she can stand up in the moat and she's a dope,
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
A dwarf, then.
Well, that was an assumption that she was standing in the moat.
Oh.
Well, you said you'd spend the time moving in the moat, so I
I'm
was
trying
like,
to get
oh.
out of the moat.
Okay, so sorry, this will be the horse.
Hi ho, Silver.
That really. Song does not play.
Gorgelius. Gorgelius. I picture like a pretty epic. You remember not BioShock? What is that game?
You're running away. Meh.
Borderlands. How all the bosses come in. He's like, whoosh.
Gorgelius.
Yeah. All that radiant light.
Okay, what were your initiative rolls again?
3.
A whopping 6.
11.
Oh, you guys actually, as soon as you stepped through, I forgot to mention this. As soon as you stepped into this chamber, you started to feel this radiant healing energy, and you guys feel refreshed. Stepping through the barrier. You now have all of your spell slots. Your health is full. You feel like you got a full night's sleep. Why are you upset at that, Tim?
Oh, I was withholding so that I would not be spent by this fight. Just know that Tim could have been more.
You could have never known we would have been healed, so. So you
sorry.
holding back kind of fucked us.
15 to 20?
Okay, I'll shield you
We
never
got
again.
all like below 10s, I think.
10 to 15? Anybody?
Wait, what'd you say?
15 to 20? 10
Oh,
to 15?
11.
11? Anybody higher than 11?
Nope.
Okay, so 5 to 10.
Oh no, that's 5 to 10. Never mind.
What'd you get?
6.
1.
Oh yeah.
Or we could add, something to
I
it.
got a 3, so.
This was Penki. He goes,
You are what prevented me from completing my nabbery last time. Know this, comrades. You have all of Penki for this fight. We will kill him.
Yes, Penki, yeah. Hooray. I have a question. How long have the corpses in those graves been rotting? Or can I get near the graves at all?
Having lived as long as you have, you know that their corpses are very well rotted, or are very well old, but not having a full understanding of what exactly happens to elf bodies when they're decomposed, or how long they take to decompose. Yeah, and Penki he says that and then immediately goes invisible.
You have all of me, except for the seeing you part.
I have internet.
Oh no. It's next up, Gorgelius is going to throw his hand into the air as 4 blades appear, and they start to cycle out, and they just shoot into the grounds. I really should have prepared better for this. But yeah.
Oh, what about all your keyblades? You can't just use those?
And you see him bring his primary claymore up and point it towards the sky, and he starts sort of like slashing in the air, making what looks to be a constellation, just connecting different constellation points. And you see above him stars start to light up as he's doing this, and he just starts to mutter, "Goddess of the overwhelming gales," and he just goes into this sort of litany, and that is his turn. Next up is Hercheck.
Are they just holy swords, like just of energy?
Yeah. They embedded themselves into the ground and then lifted up and righted themselves.
I'm gonna get out of the moat. And I'm gonna put my hand on this one. Does it do anything?
You can't.
Just goes through it.
Actually, make a strength check.
17.
No, you try and hold on to it, and it swipes at you.
It swipes at me?
Yeah, it's an aggressive blade.
Jeez.
It's like as soon as you approach it, it starts to point its tip towards you.
Whoa. Pointing tips, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna move here. That's it.
He gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have the shield anymore. How long does the shield last?
Take 5 points of slashing damage. You're just moving by Tim?
Yep.
That's it? Okay. Next up is Tim.
I am going to use... what? Is it my action to control a statue? Or is that kind
No,
of...
it's a free action.
With
You have
my-
to roll for it, though.
What do I have to roll?
You have to roll every single round for initiative.
What?
Yeah. The initiative changes every single round.
For your statues.
For my statue. Oh, okay. 8.
Then I'll put it in the order, and I'll tell you when it goes.
I think it goes before me then.
So then it would.
Which
then
is
you can
perfect.
move with it now. Yeah.
I want to control the horse. I forget what its name is.
White wind.
White Wind. To rile up and do a hoof slap on Gorgelius there. Hopefully it's towards the back of his head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Man. White Wind. 9.
More like
Remember.
light wind.
That means something more to you.
9 Final Fantasy.
How did he know?
Gorgelius just lifts his wings up and sends a gust down, and the horse is like, or I guess there's no noise coming from his marbled mouth, but he finds no purchase as the wings just bat his hooves away.
All right. Well, I guess my turn now. My turn now. I'm gonna hold a finger up, and then fire off a firebolt
At Gorgelius.
at Gorgelius.
All right.
I don't care who you are, Gorgelius! 7!
Wow.
No, it it's almost like this supernatural barrier is around him that just guides the bolt around. Like you line it up and it goes straight at him, but it just like impacts the wall behind him.
Bonus action to like. All right.
As just wind is starting to collect and swirl around Gorgelius right now.
Okay, and then I will use my movement to get like back to back with Hercheck over here,
Okay.
facing this general direction.
Okay. Thunky, you're up.
Can I get out of the moat?
Destroy these statues.
Yes.
Probably.
Okay. I guess I can get
And I'll give you a minor action.
out. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For my minor
But you got up
action.
right by a sword.
Or did I?
All of those coins. Nope.
God damn it.
I mean, you would have seen the sword there. You probably wouldn't have gotten up then. Or there. So you can move.
What is it? This is a small statue?
That's like a bush statue.
A bush statue?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get behind the bush statue.
Okay.
Can I control a bush statue?
Yeah.
They seem to do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Suck him into the bush statue. He'll see.
You could pilot it like a mech. Except it'll
Ooh.
just bludgeon your body to death. Okay. This sword is going to come and is going to swipe at you.
How does it know I'm there? Thank you.
Ah, so close to a natural 20. A 2. I'm guessing it doesn't hit as it swings around and slices part of the bush off, and you just see the bush fall over your head. The next sword is going to. Penki's just like really down close to the ground as the sword just hovers right over him.
Oh, there's 2 swords over
Wait.
there? Dang.
How many did I do just there? He's got 30, or it's got 30.
You started
From there
here?
to there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then this one was right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Do we have all our weapons now or no?
You do not. 13 plus 4, 17. Alright. You take 3 you take 7 because you're not reaching just yet. 7 points of slashing damage as it slashes across your back. This one's just gonna float up to you, Rummy. 13 or 18 plus 20, 22. Does 22 hit you?
Yeah, that hits me.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Hercheck, as he like just walked, the blade just like passed right by him.
It was going under a lower portion of it. It was going. So yeah, the stairs are ascending.
It's ethereal, I can't hit it. I just tested that a bit ago.
No, you can hit it. You can't grab it though. It was more like the blade was never going to be held by anyone else.
Oh.
And so it was just aggressive
I thought
towards
it was
you.
passed through. I was like, okay.
No, yeah, you didn't pass through it. Sorry, if I explained that confusingly. Now, Penki is going to. There are. I should have mentioned there are like, this place is almost covered in vines, and so there are vines up any sort of surface that you can think of. There's pretty much just picture vines there. About half his movement. Just gonna prepare something. And then Gorgelius is going to finish his incantation as all of the lines
Did I
connect. Huh? Oh wait. Do I even have you in the initiative?
I got a 3, so.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, sorry. No, I fucked up. Thunky, you went and it was a bar first then. Okay.
So, can I move over towards Penki? 5, 10, 15, 20.
You don't know that he's there.
Oh, I don't know. Is that okay? Well, then I'm just gonna move away from this sword.
He'll probably like whisper to you.
I'm gonna move away from
Like,
this
"Hey,
sword,
Val!"
like over here, just because. And
He gets
I
an
want
attack
to,
of opportunity. The sword
but
does.
the sword does. It
Yeah.
was already just next to me. What?
What if you move out of an attack range? Any creature that can attack can use its reaction to attack you.
Alright, whatever. He can attack me, I guess. I'm gonna move there.
11 plus. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
No.
Oh, awesome. You just turn around, move your shoulder out of the way as it swipes down, and you sprint over towards Penki.
Come right over there. Then I will look towards Gorgelius, and I will cast a. I'll just cast Chill Touch at him. Necro thing. Range spell.
Okay.
Hold my hand up towards him, yell some gobbledygook, and I miss. 6 plus 6 is 12, so.
Yes, 12 does not hit.
Yeah,
his
so
armor
I'm just
class.
like. Ah.
Okay, just shoots off into the distance. And Gorgelius is going to finish his incantation. Yes.
Goddess of the overwhelming gales, guide my blade with your wailing sails.
You see what looks like this, in the wind, whispering around him, this silhouette of a woman fly down and sort of sail up into or towards the top of the chamber. And she takes a javelin and throws it down in between you two. And it impacts the ground and sends a swirling vortex up with lightning just cascading in the wind. And you all make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't roll?
Everybody? It's just us, right?
No, it's a big radius, but only you guys are the ones who will be
Oh.
hit.
Well, that's good, thank God.
Okay, you'll take half damage. What'd you get, Hercheck?
18.
Wow, yeah, you both take half damage.
We just have to hit him.
Yeah, use one.
Mhm.
Ah, here we go. 2, 8, 9, 11, 14, 4. You guys take 9 points of electric damage as it's just slashing all of you guys, and the lights, the stars that were highlighted before slowly dim out and blend in with the rest of the starscape above you. Next up is... Why do I always put this there?
Quick question. So your temporary hit points, can that extend past your maximum hit points?
Hercheck, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
It just adds on to, doesn't it? That is.
The sword has also been pretty heavily damaged.
The sword gets damaged by his own attack?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't seem like he really cares too much.
I'm just gonna.
Bash the sword.
So
break
we're like
break
fully rested. When we feel fully
Mhm.
rested, does that mean whatever? Fuck it, I'm just gonna rage.
Okay,
It
yeah, you
does
have all
ex-
your rages.
I'm gonna rage and I'm going to bull rush him.
Okay. He stands about 3 feet taller than you. Go ahead and make your attacks.
2 attacks, both reckless.
Okay.
17, 24.
I'm just kidding. It is.
I would have just been like, and we'll catch up next time. Oh, yeah, another 24.
Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and roll
Um,
damage. And then he will roll his.
8 for the first attack. Oh, wait, sorry, that was a d12, sorry.
Yeah, D10 and a D6.
Where's my d10?
You can use one of mine.
Ooh.
10. Nice.
16 points of slashing plus 3 points force, so 19 in total for the first. Second attack is 6 points of slashing and 6 points force.
Nice. So totaling. How much total? Of
Was-
totals?
What was the first one? 19 for the first one, and then the second one was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, plus 6, 35,
Okay.
and then make a dexterity saving throw.
I did, and he got 15.
That beats it. So he takes half of 9.
4 points of damage. Wow, well done. Almost 39 points of damage total in one round.
He's back in the game.
He's about to fuck me hard.
Just wait for it. Tim, you're up.
I am going to, if I move, am I, does that guy have an attack on me?
Yes. No, we'll say no because he was attacking Hercheck, and so Hercheck was directly in his line. So you're good right now.
Okay. I would like to move. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time visualizing this space. If I'm like here, can I still see all this?
Barely. I mean, it raises about 10 feet, and then the next one raises about 7 feet. So this first platform is about 10 feet high, and the second one is 7 feet on top of that. So
I see the heads.
7 feet, 17 feet
7
up right
feet.
now.
Okay. Well, here, I'll just. I honestly would have liked to take note on the.
oh, roll your golem, or sorry, roll your
Oh yeah, that's right. 14. Still on a command horse.
Okay. Your horse goes first.
Okay. Then I would like the horse to turn around and try and like buck. Little Gorgie over there.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Pretty close.
No, he just takes his elbow and meets the buck head on, and just forces the horse backwards.
Damn.
You're up now.
I would like to go over here, and then just basically, I get down on all fours, and then you see a spirit bear, kind of like, there's a spirit bear in the shape or sorry, where I'm at, and it just charges Hercheck, and it runs into him. It's like a spiritual, etheric spirit bear, and basically that is enhanced ability, bear's endurance.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
And it does a whole ferocious as it like busts lots of energy. And it says you have advantage on Constitution checks, and you also gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Wow. Yeah. Nice. Go do it.
That lasts an hour.
Okay. Is that your whole move? Your whole turn?
And I would like to use Firebolt as a bonus action. Only while things
How much health do I get into?
You gotta roll 2d6.
It's your spell.
I want to throw a fireball at this boy right here.
Wait. How are you doing? You just did an action. How are you
Yeah,
doing a second one?
I can change the properties of spells.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I would like to cast fireball at this guy right here. That was the damaged one.
Yeah.
God damn.
A 1?
Yeah.
You reach out and the fireball just you lose concentration for the most critical moment of the spell, and it explodes in your hand.
I forgot at my age I shouldn't get on all fours.
You take 1 point of fire damage. Mark that 1 point down. Serious business.
Stable. Pull 2 points of damage this battle, guys. I think we should pull out.
Okay. Next, or actually, he is going to use his legendary action to just swipe at you, Hercheck.
His advantage.
Wow, great. 8 plus.
Beat a 14.
Yeah, he beats at 14.
Should also have our armor classes down.
I should also have your armor classes
No,
down.
you can
That's a
wear
good
a
one.
shield and still get your
No,
you
13.
Still get your bonus from that.
That would be stupid.
Good stuff. As long as it's not heavy armor.
Stupid.
Wow, you lucked out, you son of a
So,
bitch. You take
plus
1
2.
point of slashing damage and 5 points of radiant damage. As his giant sword just sweeps up at you, shaving part of your nipple off.
Oh.
I want that
It'll
nipple
go
to be
back.
no, I don't want it to go. I want it to be gone.
Okay, next up is Tim. Wait.
Hey.
Sorry.
It's me.
Sorry.
It's me.
Redemption. No, you just went.
He just went.
Wait, why did you go then?
I thought it goes him and then
Yeah, because
me.
my initiative was 6. His was like 4 or 3.
Yeah, so you went already.
Why did he go again?
It was his legendary action.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was confusing. Okay, so
That was
Varkir, you're
confusing.
up.
Okay, so I am going to actually come on, open up. Cast a spell at him. I put a spell on him, and now he's mine.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's going to be. I'm gonna cast inflict wounds on him at level 2. But I have to get close to him, so I'm gonna kind of like.
Oh god.
Run up to it, bound off of this, and jump off the horse statue thing to hit him. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna.
Well, you can roll an acrobatics check
No.
and possibly.
I'm just
get a
gonna
bonus.
jump up there and then run at him and hit him with the level 2 thing.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
No acrobatics for me today.
Oh no!
I miss. Can I use my inspiration dice though, or something?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go for it.
it.
Use up an inspiration dice.
Oh
Hercheck.
god.
13
Yes.
plus 6.
It's not worth
Yeah. It's
Yeah. Okay, so that's 4d10
What?
then.
4d10.
No, I did
Jesus.
a second level, so where's my d10?
I totally
4d10.
forgot
So you did
that.
39 points of damage. We'll see how much you do. You have potential to do 40.
7.
You just missed it.
8. 7 plus 8. Plus 3. Just got a 10? Or 0?
It's 10.
10.
That's
Yeah.
10. So, yeah.
28.
7, 8, 10.
28 points.
28 plus. I guess I don't add anything to that, do I? Alright, so this is 28. Yeah.
You have to add something to that. Strength, charisma.
I have no idea. Wisdom is my spell thing, so I just add wisdom to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a plus 4 then to that.
So 32?
What was it again?
I thought you said it was 28.
Was it 28?
Yeah.
Okay, 28 plus 4. Yeah, so whatever you said, 32. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit. On a hit, the
Yeah.
creature takes 3d10 necrotic damage. So I would assume for a
Moves to
hit, it would be
1d10.
your weapon.
Donkey,
So
think
strength.
about what you want to do.
What's the spell?
I was just gonna try
Yeah,
to
whatever.
attack
Just use your
this
wisdom.
sword with 2 hand axes.
Okay.
Oh, well, I don't have this in
Oh,
here.
also raging.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, it's not. 15 for the first one.
Misses.
$18.
Just hits.
$13 points of damage.
Alright. God damn! Commercials! You say 14 or 13?
13.
Alright. Well, this is not the best song. Whatever, we'll do this one again. Gonna need a better.
Do you have a +5 to strength?
Yeah. And is that your turn, Thunky?
Can I jump over this bush and disengage?
I would say now you can, since the sword slashed through it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Okay, now the sword is going to go. He's just gonna follow you and attack you again. 5 probably isn't gonna do it. The other sword is going to come around to you. Does a 14 hit your armor class, Tim?
No, it's 15.
Oh, nice. You hear it scraping along the edges as it's coming towards you, sort of like limping down to the ground, and it just lazily throws a swing at you, and you just
My mage armor. Well,
Yeah.
quick question: when we went through the this gate that we felt refreshed, does that mean my mage armor, it persisted through there, or do I have to
Whatever.
like recast
sure.
it?
Yeah. No, it did. Sure.
Okay. Then yeah, my mage armor like deflected it.
Okay. The shimmering, coalescing, just almost like energetic glass, preventing the blow from making contact. And then this next one.
That's a good way to describe it.
I'll do. Come up here, so that's 15. It's gonna slash at you, Herchie. It got a 1, and you sense its presence coming up from behind you, and you just bring your your dagger down and meet with it, and just shatter it, sending it into radiant shards going across the entire battlescape. That's what you get for rolling a 1 sword.
I want to chuckle a little bit like,
Is this one broken too?
No,
no,
it's
not,
just
it's
attack me.
looking bad.
the
But
radiant fools.
this next sword floats up behind you,
Oh, these
and it
radiant
gets wow. These
fools.
swords suck. It got a 3, and you don't even notice. Like it's just like swiping at you, and you're just not even paying attention.
Safest place is right in front of them. I swear.
Okay, so Penki's up, and he is going to reach his arm up, grab your shoulder, and he's gonna put Death Ward on you. If you go to 0 hit points, and he goes,
I know you probably don't need this or want this, but here you go.
You shielded me from death? Death? That's my domain! You
yeah.
shielded me from my gods!
He's gonna scramble around over here, and then Gorgelius is going to lift his sword up into the air, and you see red embers start to slowly sort of fall to the ground and then coalesce on his sword, and he just jams it into the ground as he flames strike. And in 10 feet, in a 10-foot radius around him, you all need to make. You shouldn't have ganked him. A dexterity saving throw.
Dang.
Just you two?
Yeah.
16.
10 foot
And the
One.
horse.
I did not make that at all. I got a 1.
Wow.
Yeah, that's twice as
Well,
well. I'm not
You
gonna-
don't need to make it. It's a 10-foot radius.
12.
For the horse.
The
Sorry.
horse.
Okay. So Hercheck's the only one who makes it. 1, 4, 5, 9. 9 points of fire damage. On top of 1, 4, 8, 11, and 11 points of radiant damage.
I'm
So
I'm
20
resistant to
points
radiant
total.
Damage.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Nice. So then 5 points of radiant damage.
What is that in total?
That's a total of 20 points of damage. For you, it's 15 points of damage. For you, it's, I guess, 10 points of damage. For the horse, it's a total of 20 points of damage, and it's consider it the equivalent of having 1 hit point left. As it's
Is it combat ineffective?
it's like it's you can see spider fissures just crossing all over it as it's like there's a pile of marble already below it, and it looks like a skeleton of a statue. It's still got fight.
How
in it,
large
but,
is this statue?
It's as large as a normal horse, probably, if not maybe like a little bit larger, just to add to the effect of how epic this horse was.
Okay.
Yes, that's what he's going to do, and he is going to fly up. Both of you get an attack of opportunity. So does the horse.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
13.
9.
He just spins around and uses giant claymore to hit
12.
both of your weapons aside, and the horse he flaps his wings and gets out of the way before it bites him. And he is going to fly. He's just going to hover about 40 feet above the ground
40?
over there.
Whoa.
Next up is Hercheck.
Okay. Just going to run over. I'm not jumping like fucking crazy anything. I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15. Does going down something take away more?
That's nah. Fuck it.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm gonna double reckless attack him.
He's 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
He's 40 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I move then? I thought he was on the ground.
I did find it finished by saying he's 40 feet in the air.
Wasn't paying attention because I was like, alright, I'm gonna just fucking go after him.
You got some javelins?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
can
throw
poke
a javelin at him. Not reckless.
Okay.
No.
And you can tell that it actually doesn't hit the ceiling. It just keeps on going and going.
Things that could fly. A barbarian's worst enemy.
So if we just push these coffins open, do you think he'll go away? Hey, Penki?
Tim, you're up.
Yeah, just open the coffin. He flew away. Fuck him.
My time is now. And you're gonna see electricity coursing and like crackling at my fingertips, and I'm going to cast lightning at Gorgelius.
Okay, does he
It's
make
got
any
a
save or anything?
100-foot radius. It says
A
that
100-foot radius?
Sorry. Just 100-foot line.
Okay.
Long.
Yeah. Jeez, all would die.
No, it's only a 5-foot, I guess, like, radius.
Cone?
Nah, not a cone. But anyway, it says he makes a dexterity saving throw.
14.
1 second. 15.
Ooh.
It's against my spell save DC,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
So hard.
46 or
What is this
5d6.
OCD thing you have over you?
Oh, it just makes it easier for using this. Oh, it's actually 8d6. Can I get can I use one of your d6?
Yeah.
Ah! Somebody do math. 3, 6, 3,
9.
6, 2, 5, 1.
23.
23?
Oh no, I lost count.
6 and 6 is 12.
Okay, 4, 10, 13,
19.
10, 21, 20, 6.
26.
And then I add my wisdom to it.
I'm not sure you do on that one.
Oh. You sure? It's a spell.
Go for it. I know there's some that it's just the straight rolls, but yeah, I guess go for it. We'll look that up later.
Oh. Well, 30.
30 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, just this spiraling frickin' lightning bolt just shoots from Tim's hands and just drills a hole into his armor. You can see just smoke sort of.
Oh no, go on. I would just say it says that it basically sets him. It should set him on fire. Lightning it ignites flammable objects, so I would assume that's his wings.
No, it doesn't set his wings
fuck!
on fire. It impacts his armor, and it's sort of like drilling this hole in. You know those
Special
glass
beam
electric orbs? It's like zzz, it's just like that. Okay, well done.
Maniacal laughter.
As he sort of he drops about 10 feet, so he's about 30 feet above the ground now from that blast. He's pushed back a little bit. That's it for you. Oh, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Yeah. What? No, roll for your statue.
The statue went. Oh.
It got an attack of opportunity, but nothing else.
The 1.4.
Okay. My horse is fucking done. What's the distance that I can move these things?
30 feet. It's gonna
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna double in the water.
10, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Okay, now
He's gonna do one of those fancy like.
Barkir, you're up.
Yeah.
So how far away am I
Axe
away from him? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
He's flying.
And he's up there. Okay, so I am going to hold my hand out and cast Ray of Sickness at him.
Okay. Does he roll for that or do you?
That's a range spell, so I roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at level 2. "12 plus 6 is 18.
Just hits.
Yeah, okay. So I need 3d8. Need 2 more d8. This one and this one.
The purple ones.
Alright, so here's the oh wait. Only hit the target takes 2 damage. Oh, you also make a Constitution saving throw. Did you hit? You have to beat a 14,
He beat a 14.
so you're not poisoned, but you still take full damage.
He's immune to poison anyway.
Oh well, but then you didn't have to do that. Then. So
Dang.
16.
18.
Oh, 18. Oh yeah. 18. Oh.
Math at a
Nice.
glance.
18 points. Okay, Thunke.
I'd like to run up here.
Okay. Okay.
Can I attempt to push one of
Yeah.
the tops off? Mm. 10.
Make a dexterity saving throw. You and
Good.
Bark here.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
17.
Wow, me too. But
You both got 17?
20 with
A natural 20?
no.
Oh,
with
okay.
added.
Plus 3.
P teleports right here, and the same burst of energy happens, except this time you guys are prepared for it. You just you feel your feet. By the way, all of this is grass as well. So each level is also grass. You feel your feet pushing into the grass beneath your feet. But you do take 2 points actually 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Just the force of the wind pushes you guys. But you did manage to pry it open a little bit.
Okay.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one did you pry open?
The guy, the
Okay.
king.
The sword is gonna swipe at you, Tim.
We still do need the Queen's Crown.
9
which
plus
one it
4,
is.
13. No, it doesn't hit, does it? Okay, so that sword is pretty much fucking useless. This sword is gonna come after you as well. There we go. 8. Nope. Also useless. You just dipping and dodging out of the way, and this sword is going to attack you, Varkir. Wait, no. It was destroyed, wasn't it?
That one? Which
Wait,
one?
no, it wasn't. Sorry.
Thought like this one was destroyed or something.
It got a 1. Just so it. Oh yeah, it came up behind Hercheck and it did the same thing, being inspired by exactly what Hercheck did.
Now?
Yeah, it comes up and it swipes at you, and you just take. You have a shield, right?
Yeah, I have a shield in me.
You just bash it out of existence
Damn, son.
as the shards just fly off and scatter into the distance. Penki is going to jump up right here and start crawling up the steps, and he's going to open his mouth and shoot this beam of sickening black, just like curling and curdling energy
Saiyan shooting
at
it?
Gorgelius.
It's like a Saiyan shot. Just
Gorgelius makes it, but it starts sort of burning holes. It's just like pouring over him.
Penki's missed his last 2 turns, it seems.
No, he didn't. His
Yeah?
last turn he did Death Ward on you.
Oh yeah.
And the turn, this is the turn after that where he
Okay.
is shooting Blight
I
at
just haven't
him.
noticed him do anything. He's just been like sitting there. It looks like.
He went invisible for what seems like no reason.
Invisible. Walk around.
'Cause he was
Invisible.
talking shit.
Right next to Goliath. Piece of shit.
2, 4, 6, 7. He takes 3 points of necrotic. Wait, Hold on.
Good.
Sorry, 2 more. All right, now we're talking 6 and 10. So he takes 8 points of necrotic damage.
Yes.
As she's like coming out of his mouth and just spilling out of the sides of Penki's mouth. Okay, Gorgelius is up next, and he's going to flap his wings once just to levitate off of the ground, and he's going to aim his sword towards the sky once more. And this time you see most all of the stars illuminate a little bit more, but as he points his sword in different directions, what seems like lightning fast, certain stars light up even more, and that constellation starts to form. It is not the same one. As he goes,
Leader of all, guider of this land, lend me but a fraction of your infinite, but a sliver of your undying power.
and he rips the sword down, completing the constellation. And the constellation seems to grow and enlarge, and through it forms this ethereal golden-rimmed being with a harp. And in the harp, he uses it almost like a bow, and he pulls back each string with his fingers. And as they snap, it fires a weapon out, and it's weapon after weapon after weapon. And it seems like this barrage of these. Imagine Gilgamesh.
Kung Fu Hustle?
I was imagining Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh yeah, I guess that as well, or Kung Fu Hustle. Oh yeah, perfectly, Kung Fu Hustle. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, PF.
Natural 20.
Wow, nice.
Oh,
You
alright.
negate all
that's,
damage as the swords are flying and embedding
5.
themselves into the ground. You're just
Nice.
batting them away. You're just dancing across these and shattering them as they come to you.
I have a reaction spell, shield.
Okay.
I would like to shield myself.
Do it.
And then one even flies towards your face, and you turn to the side and grab it, and bite down, and it shatters. What does shield do?
It adds 5 to my AC.
Like One Punch Man versus Super
But
Sonic
honestly,
Chronicle.
wait, does that apply here?
No, it doesn't. It's just a saving throw.
Okay. Well, I rolled 19 anyway.
Okay, so who rolled above a 17? You 3 did. Oh, Penki also needs to roll.
Didn't happen.
Wow, Penki did too. Everybody did except for Penki. This.
I didn't win. I failed. I got a 3.
Oh, sorry, except for you, I mean.
Yeah.
So 7, 14,
No, no.
19,
Yep. Done.
23,
Done. I'm already done. Like, I'm already done.
30. That was a 6. 36, 40.
Can I use
I'm
a shield?
already down.
And
Can I use a shield
I'm
on
already
him?
down.
44. So you guys take 22 points of slashing damage. Sorry, 11 points slashing damage, 11 points radiant damage, totaling 22.
You can have
Holy.
that slashing damage.
Are you raging?
You can
I'm
have.
not
You
sure
can have the
how much you
radiant
said.
damage
Oh,
for
okay.
me.
Then yeah, you can have that.
You can have the radiant damage.
Did you already have your damage?
That's
Oh,
okay.
you negate everything.
But I got Death Ward on, don't I?
You do have Death Ward on, so you pop back up as
No.
these. As you miss the first. Yeah, you missed the first blade. You missed deflecting or dodging the first blade, and it just throws your entire body off. As that's enough to dull your senses to the as they just
Oh my
like
God.
they shred your body, but luckily you as the last breath exits your mouth, the weapons disappear and sort of light smoke comes out of your body in all the holes, and then you come back to life and you're like
Good God! I met my gods for a brief second.
and the stars dim once more as the being that descended down. You guys actually know to be it was the constellation of Corellin. It was Corellin's known constellation in the sky, the king of all of all elven deities. Wow. Okay, so next up is Hercheck, I believe.
Alright, no way I can get back to him
Wait a
in
minute.
time.
That goes her, then her.
You could It goes. Gorgelius went up.
What?
It was Penki, Gorgelius, Hercheck, then Tim.
You did your move.
What did I do?
You shot a
ray.
sickening blast at him.
Oh, yeah, that was moved way over there.
When he was over here,
Yeah.
and then
I'm after her though.
yeah,
No, you're before me.
no, he's after you. Oh yeah, you rolled a natural 1. Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't I have?
No,
You had
No,
your
no.
turn.
you did yours.
You had your turn.
You all moved over there.
You're
Um,
after me and before her.
What do you mean you moved over there?
Okay. Never mind.
Running to 5, 10, 15, 20. Running to this sword and recklessly attacking it.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, hits.
Alright. Just gonna 6, 10, 12 points. Or fuck, why do I keep rolling that shit? I keep thinking I have a. Where my D8 keeps going? There, yeah.
Don't like
8, 9, 10 points of slashing and 6 points force.
Okay, you just meet this thing head on, and it almost looks like it parries it, but your axe breaks a portion. Sorry, your dagger.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always imagining.
Exactly. I gotta get these D12s out of here.
Your dagger breaks a piece of the blade off, but it's still floating there. Looks like Aragorn's blade a little bit.
Quick question: didn't Penki do something special to that dagger to make it like?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, it's a
or-
D10 plus a D6 force
Oh,
damage.
okay.
All right.
Whereas before it was just a D4, D6.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still.
Another reckless attack on it.
Alright.
Yeah. Where's that D8? 8 points slashing, 1 point force, so 9 points total.
Shatters out of existence.
And with the rest of my movement, I move 25, so I'm gonna go up 1 level for the rest of my movement.
Okay. Tim, you're up.
How high is
10 feet,
Gorg?
17 feet up right now.
So he's 10 feet up above that as well.
Yes.
So he's
10,
like-
7, 17.
no, wait, he's 10 feet above this though.
Oh yeah, he's still flying?
Yeah, he like.
So he's 27 feet up in the air.
No, he's levitating only a few feet above the
20
Okay.
feet up in the
I
air.
just wanted
sarcophagus.
to
He
know.
realized the error of his ways.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, good thing too. Um,
Can you hold person on him?
I cannot hold person on him.
He's not
I'm
person.
going to get this damn sword off of me and hopefully do like a little fancy, maybe like behind the back. It might bite me in the ass, but
Just reaching into your pocket for your gun and you shoot it.
exactly. Firebolt on the sword.
Okay.
Enzer, man, switch that
I
dice
have
out, man.
I'm also I am
You just-
lucky,
you just
so I'm
asked
gonna
that.
re-roll this.
All right.
I don't like that shit. Yeah, well,
Are you lucky?
You just
Just
asked the dice.
kidding.
Enzer, get rid of that dice, bro.
What?
No,
Get rid of
Am I
that
gonna use
dice.
my Sasa dice on a fucking
Use a different
almost broken
D20.
sword?
Mm.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna move. He gets an attack opportunity if he. Not gonna move. I'm gonna just go. Ah!
Wow.
All right. Barkir, you're up.
No, no, okay. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Ooh, you barely. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing again, and it's like a range of 30 feet, and it's 6 creatures within range regain 2d8 of but again 2d8.
You can
plus your-
move to get him in your radius.
Oh well, then I'll just
You can circle around Gorgelius to right here, and you probably get 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get everybody.
well, then I guess I will circle around, and I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So I get down, I'm just like, just like in Dark Souls, the healing move.
Oh,
He doesn't know what that looks like.
I sort of led you astray. The sword would get an attack of opportunity if you did that.
I guess that would kill me. So I can do
That would kill me.
Just cast it right
So
there.
I'm gonna cast it right there, and
All right.
yeah, well, that's a statue, anyways. Isn't
That's a
it?
statue.
So I'm not gonna heal a statue. It can't heal constructs. So yeah. Oh yeah, that is a second level spell. So yeah.
Although
it's
that
just
statue is not gonna be happy.
8,
Ooh, nice.
8.
Ooh.
So 16 plus 4.
20 points.
Yay. Now I have
Thanks.
20 health actually. Hooray!
That bummed me up a lot.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I am going to just get in a defensive stance with like my mace like that, with the shield and Goliath. Like,
Donkey, you're up.
I would like to recklessly attack. I can't remember.
Gorgalius.
Gorgilius. With my 2 javelins.
get it gone.
Okay. Just chucking him at him?
Supreme psychic.
Okay.
Did the GoPro stop recording?
It says it's full out of memory.
Oh,
It's like an
It's
SD card
okay.
on
It's
it.
okay. We'll just go
Good
back
thing
and
we're-
forth between these. We have been playing for longer than last time, though.
Hmm.
So the first one was a 24.
It hits. For sure.
And the second one was an 18.
8. Both of them hit.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Alright.
damage.
What do you need?
1d6. That's fine.
You can start to see sort of
Ooh.
glowing fissures appear across his armor. Like cracks.
So 22 points total.
I have no more.
Damn.
second level spells.
Wow.
Fuck
yeah,
yeah, good
from
job.
javelins. You
We-
are out of
Good.
weapons, though.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, those javelins have served me well.
One actually clips his wing as the other embeds itself in his oblique, causing just this halo of light to burst outward.
We did skip the horse.
He's
You didn't
I
roll
thought
for the
he's
horse to
dead.
tell me what its initiative was.
Too late now.
1. Oh, he could go after me.
Get this out of here. This roll is the
outta
average
here.
dice has been below 10. Average.
No,
This
that's my
entire
trusty
game. This entire game.
Noble steed.
I would say
Okay, so both
usually
swords
it's
miss their
under 10.
attacks.
This
as they
entire
do.
game has been under
And
10.
Penki's going to take
Other than a few.
this
Ridiculous.
this creamy white looking potion, and he's just going to
Ugh.
down it, and he shatters it on the ground and goes, "Ah!" And his arms elongate just like Piccolo, and you just start to see this like snapping of arms towards Gorgelius as he's going to make 4 attacks on him.
He just slapped me to death.
Stretch slaps.
19,
Slap tornado.
11, hit.
Sorry, it's too much fun.
3,
Actually, I hurt my
so
neck.
3 hit.
Oh,
Literally too much fun.
you old man.
Oh no.
It's too many dice.
I guess I'll just see my
Too many
plantain.
dice.
My banana chips.
7,
Keep it in there.
18.
How will
Oh,
people-
8. 26 points of damage. Is just like opening up fissure after fissure with these hands, with these just like whip-like arms.
Yes,
Um,
thank you. Yeah.
And then Gorgelius is going to, he's going to take his wings and flap himself backwards. And he's going to get an attack of opportunity from you and the horse.
Yes, I would attack.
Hell yeah.
That is an 11. Well, plus 3, so does a 14 hit?
Does not.
Uh,
The horse, go for it.
He's
Horse-
levitating
horse
still?
is gonna get his. Yeah, now he's just like even with where he was before.
Two.
Hands
Yeah, why are you using
Please
that
use
still?
another dice.
Fine. I'll use this one.
You start to see sort of droplets of water appear around him as he starts to swipe his blade in the direction, or in certain directions, again, making another constellation.
And he goes, "Oceans, rivers, and waterfalls, flowing with life of all lands, bathe all in the deep blue below."
And he takes his broadsword and he swings it in an upward arc, and from it, just a giant, almost torrent of water shoots out, getting 1, 2, 3. What is this?
Me.
Oh, sorry, getting. I thought that was you the whole time. I was like, so you're just throwing them? Okay, so getting 1, 2, 3, 4, getting all of you guys. I want you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
No, dexterity.
No.
God damn it.
14.
The gods have forsaken me.
Fucking lucky that one. 18.
Who got above 17?
Nope.
Just. Oh, Penki.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did.
Can we change the song?
Yeah, this is this is wildly inappropriate.
We're just.
Um,
Oh, you're gonna attack me now? Alright.
I know. This is a silly fight.
This is a silly.
The politest enemies in the world.
Okay. So everybody, even Penki. Oh, everybody except for Tim takes 3. Oh, sorry. So the water rushes through, and now it actually does something crazy to the landscape, but it's too late for that. But dolphins start to rush after the
Oh.
water in this almost Poseidon-esque summon of water, and you do see sort of the glimmering silhouette in the mist forming from this evocation, the outline of a female just raising her hand, and you guys take, 3,
Shark tooth dolphins.
8. Shark tooth. It's mainly just like blunt force. 8, 9, 13 points. That's not much at all of bludgeoning damage. I got 3 1s. So 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh,
Oh.
as Varkir's corpse is just.
Corpse. I got 20. It's
Oh, I
13.
forgot you did the healing. Man, there's.
Son of a
I'm not
I
doing
would
a good
shield
job.
you
this
if I
time.
could.
What's up?
What was the total?
13
So reduced
I
to.
have 7 left.
of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Oh, reduced to 6.
Okay.
As the stars dim once more, and wow, I haven't been using his legendary actions or reactions either. Well, okay. So next up
That's
is
so unlike you.
Hercheck. Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Wait, these aren't legendary? They're pretty fucking
these are
badass.
his
5,
actions.
20,
So whenever you say
25.
legendary, that means outside of his turn. So
Oh, it's
Hercheck
just
attacked him once,
whenever
and he
he
uses
wants?
legendary action to. He has 1 legendary action per round. So he technically has 2 kind of actions. He
And
just can't move in the
Can you
legendary
just use
action.
those whenever he wants, though?
Yeah, and if you guys were to have a spell high enough for him to have to make a saving throw, he could just be like,
I'm boss, bitch.
yeah. Well, he,
Uh,
only a few times, but yeah.
I want him to come back, so I'm going to get ready. Which is this the queen?
Don't
That's a
open
king.
the
That's
cave.
the king.
We
Okay,
all
okay.
die.
I'm gonna step 1 step over here. I'm gonna take my
We
sword,
die.
and I'm just gonna stare at him, and I'm just gonna stab it into the coffin.
There's this moment of connection between you two, and you see there's no perception of eyes, but you know that he's looking directly at you as you force the sword down, and it's almost as the tip touches, the millisecond it does, you're blinded by light, and I want you 3 to make
Oh,
a dexterity
no.
saving throw. Along with Penki.
I'm probably dead.
Penki's good. Nice, fucking nice.
I'm dead.
17.
I got 7. Yep, no good.
It's so you'll just fly back and you'll take 8 points
I'm-
of bludgeoning
I'm dead.
damage as
Yeah, I'm
20
dead.
feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You don't fly back because you made the throw. Penki also made the throw, and what'd you get?
17.
Yeah, you guys all made it. You take 4 points, and Penki takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he appears back, all of his presence flowing towards Hercheck.
Good. Recklessly attack him now.
Okay.
No.
You got an 11.
15. Oh yeah, 18.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just hit.
Jesus fuck. Where's the D8? So it's gonna be 8 points. Wait,
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Yeah.
fucking finally. I'm gonna look him in his whatever face and be like, "Your king and queen don't love you anymore," and just fucking decapitate him. Just decapitate him.
Just
Yeah.
with the blade to everybody else, it looks like it
Came
was
up-
the wind
came up-
itself that blew off the helmet as it just flies all the way and smashes into the side of the wall and falls into the moat. And the armor with it just falls and almost clatters down. The wings almost explode outwards as the feathers just and it almost looks there's such a brilliant shine of light, and you can still feel the presence around as it almost feels like it just leaves.
No,
And yeah,
no feathers left behind.
yeah, there are feathers still sort of like making their way slowly.
Pick those up. Wait, buddy. Can I pick
And
up
now
his
Penki
claymore?
goes, now I know how I didn't do so well before.
Is that Penki? You didn't beat him?
I guess not.
Are these swords still active?
Oh no, those they disappeared and exploded in the same radiance as before.
I'm gonna run over to Var and grab him up. Cue romantic music.
This is pretty romantic.
Does anybody have, watch your back, anything to save Var?
You don't have any healing potions?
Yeah, I don't have any.
I'll run over.
Quickly! Life is fading!
And as I hit the ground, just shove a normal potion gently into his mouth.
Be gentle.
And you were just back.
2d4 plus
Yeah.
2. 5, 7 pints.
7. What I was at before? Somebody recklessly hit the.
He was. What do you want me to do?
Wait.
What do you want me to do? You're dead.
Push me away, then
You're
hit
dead.
it.
You're dead.
Be like, get
Bonk him
here.
on the head again.
And
Is this
he goes,
claymore still there?
should you wish to investigate?
So,
Yeah.
Is there any
I'm gonna-
like body for me to?
It is still
It's
there.
disappeared.
Uh,
It-
I'm
There's feathers.
I'm gonna push the
I'm gonna-
tops
I'm gonna
off
let
of
you
the
in.
crypt things.
We did it. We did it, Var.
and Penki
Now
is
let's
there
go.
with you as well.
Inspect their bodies.
I just want to make the bodies move again. That's it.
Do it.
But there's no body, he said.
Oh, fuck.
So
What about the
you
king?
pick up the claymore. You can just picture the exact claymore that was in that picture, and you don't know what it does just yet. But Penki goes, I can help you out there.
Would it
Maybe a bit of reciprocation this time.
give it to him? And then I take his hand and I kiss it.
You can see the faintest bit of underneath his fur, just like it's elated a little bit, just fluffs up. And he goes,
This. Oh. It will look nicely in my collection.
it's called the Starlight Conqueror, and it is 1d12 plus a d8 force damage,
Whoa.
and it allows the use
1d8.
yes, and it allows the use of either the constellation that belongs to your deity to be used as a move, or the constellation of the deity that you were born under to be used as a move.
So the dolphins and shit.
We can find out which one that is, and then we will. Yeah.
On the fifth moon of
but
the ash
that
gray sky.
that move, along with the force damage, does not happen until level 10.
So it's just a D12?
Yeah,
Okay.
D12 Claymore. And now would be a good time to remember that none of the items that you take back will actually go back unless you give them to Penki.
Yeah, I've written down Penki has a rod, that sword, and that's all I've given him.
As you and Penki reveal the corpses beneath, they are very well dressed in white and silver silks. Their features look honestly like they've only been dead for maybe a month or
Oop,
so.
Take my sword out and try and plunge it through his chest and do animate dead. Dang
Nope,
it.
doesn't work.
I would like to.
Not it's there's zero connection that you can feel
Okay.
to them. There's just nothing there. You what's up?
So in addition to taking their crowns, I would like to raid any other jewelry or prized possessions that they have in there.
Okay. There's it's there's just they're adorned with jewelry. There's no like they're not laying on gold or anything, but they are adorned with jewelry. About 12,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry, but you can't add that into your
You have to give it to Penki?
You have to give it all to Penki. Anything that you want to keep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also,
He
it's
might
this.
take it though.
Yeah, this is under the assumption that he will just willy-nilly give you what you desire.
That's
don't-
fine. What?
I'm gonna look at my ring and slide it off. Penki, take it.
You don't even finish take it before he just rips it out of your hand and puts it in the bag of holding. As you pick up the crowns, it almost feels like there's this gravitational pull that are bringing them together. And Penki goes,
As soon as you hand those over to me, this will all be over, and you will go back to the land and time that you were before this.
Can I go back to my coffin? It's in your bag. I still haven't.
You and I have business to deal with. You're still with me for many, many years, Varkir.
Can I pick up like a handful, like a big old clump of the feathers? As much as I can gather, right? Penki, can you also bring these?
We'll see what we can do with this.
I'll take those. Get in my.
Get your own.
I need some down pillows for my coffin.
Well, then to get your
some
own.
Nice,
These are gonna
some
be
nice,
sold
some nice
angel
fluff.
fucking feathers.
After 1,000 years in my coffin, they'll be necrotic. They'll be great.
okay. What is there any last things that you guys would like to get done before making your way back into the next?
Did his head disappear
world?
too?
Could I call?
His helmet went flying off into the moat.
Is there any
go
armor
get
that
it?
I can take off of him?
I'm gonna go get it.
Is there any armor?
Yeah,
His
that I can
body's
take off of
disappeared.
him.
It just went into. It's like heavily cracked pile
Oh.
on the ground. You
Nice.
can roll an investigation check if you want to see
Yeah.
what you can scavenge.
Can I pick up the helmet and head?
Yeah.
Does the helmet look cool?
Wow.
I'm
sure you roll.
the
Take his
helmet,
head
it's
out
got
and-
this
Yeah.
huge
Sad.
plume of just
God damn
silver
it.
horsehair that
Okay.
maybe
What the
arcs
fuck?
out about 5 feet. Otherwise, it's just
Sometimes.
imagine the Oblivion guard head.
Yeah.
It's only that only
I feel like there's
just it
someone
looks
watching me.
completely brand new and perfect of
We need
sheen
a little bit of
and
this.
a lot of
Yeah,
different
They really are
scrolling and
holding
writing
us
on it.
over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip the head out and just take the helmet.
Oh, there's nothing in there.
There's nothing
Like
in
I said,
it?
Material.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the helmet and be like, Penki, I'll split the profits with you. I'll just.
You're cute.
Can I try and call that my Phileas to me to see if he's still like alive? Like Phileas, if you're still
brings
still
the
alive,
guards
just like
in.
if he
You don't
crawls
feel
over
anything.
and limbs, that's fine.
You felt a severing connection as soon as you went into this
Oh,
plane.
this place. Oh well, whatever. I have his shield, so I'm good.
I would like to
Good night.
Walk over
Jumps into the bag of
to
holding.
boop, boop, bloop, bloop, the horse, who I don't know what position he is in, but I'll go over to the head of the horse and say, "White Wind, may you rest in peace." And then I'm gonna gently place a kiss on the horse's the big ass nose, and then smash it. Oh wait, I don't have anything to smash it with. I really wanted to smash it, but
You can find. I mean, you can use. There's like a perfect piece of the horse's leg, just on the ground, that you can lift up. Though it's actually marble, so that would probably be a few 100 pounds.
I'll help you.
yeah.
I'll help him pick up the leg.
Okay, just destroying this horse right here and now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pick it up together. And
All right. Is the in?
hopefully that's metaphorical for when we, face it in our time.
Real life.
Yeah. And so as you hand the two pieces of the crown over to Penki, he goes,
Well, let's see what they look like put together.
and so the king's crown, you know what the queen's crown looks like. The king's crown is this, as I said, just almost perpetually flowing upward golden liquid is what it looks like. It almost looks like a lava lamp, but it's dripping up. And as they combine together, it is this them pulling to each other, and as they connect, you can see the constellation underneath the golden liquid, making it shine even more, and the whole thing just sort of crystallizes into this pointed, almost just this pointed golden crown, almost like an olden typical crown, but a little bit more archaic looking. And as that happens, your entire view goes white, and it's clouded over, and it's nothing but blackness. And you hear do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, and you hear this heavy breathing, and you, in the distance, what seems like miles away, you hear, and the wind washes over your face, and your view comes to you, and you can see that you are rushing forward, and you feel the weight of something on your back as you hear this, and you see white hair just coming out of your vision, and in the distance you can see a burning city with this just huge, vast burning city with this huge, looming, just gargantuan entity over it. It's almost has like this opaque, golden, flowing robes in every direction. It's almost this infinitely flowing robe, and it's just waving in every single direction. It seems omnipresent. One arm raised, one unbelievably large arm raised in the air with this long, black, thin obsidian sword that looks like it's about to come crashing down on this city. The other hand holding what looks like a face that's eclipsing the sun behind it. And the little bit of rim that you can see of the sun is just shooting out these golden cascading rays over the entire horizon. And where there would be a face, there is nothing but hollow blackness. And you see off into the distance, closer to the city, this hill, the largest hill around, and the horse starts to veer towards it. It goes black, and then your view comes to again, and these beings hop off the horse, very regal looking. You can tell that this is King and Queen Oren of Orenbell. And the king turns to the horse and puts his hand on it and says, "There's never enough time for goodbyes." And he looks into Queen Daphnis's eyes and then back to the horse's eyes, and he says, "Just know that I never would have ridden on any other beast or trusted any such creature as I did you." And the woman looks into the king's eyes and back to the horse and says, "It's time to go now. But know that you will always be our invincible white wind." And at that, the horse your vision shoots up as you're and you're running off into the distance again, away from the scene. The horse turns around one last time to look towards just the vision of destruction, and on top of the hill is the queen and king clasping arms, raising their an ornate sword into the air, and you can see ripping in different ways these other entities coming into this material realm, and they're all combining their energy to try and push back this huge deity in the sky. And with a flash of white, you guys look around, and you can tell you're in the swamp that you're in before, but the clarity and the senses and everything that you just experienced is still rushing through your head, and you're trying to make sense of what exactly it was. But
Damn.
oh shit, there's a scene in there that I forgot because I wasn't reading off it. But they take their crowns off before they hand it, before they said bye to White Wind, and they said, "Take these. Make sure that none of our enemies get them, for if they do, so much can be undone." And then they said goodbye.
That's
And
crazy.
we can end it there.
Very well. Did you just get the crowns for a bad person?
That's like basically what it seems like.
Penki's like chaotic neutral.
Okay, thank you, SASANS. Wow, we only have 2 camera angles. But thank you for staying with us. SASANS will probably have broken this up into a few different episodes.
But, as always, until fate next brings us together, and never stop playing
Dungeons
video
and Dragons.
Role-playing.
Role playing. A lot of
games in
games.
general.
Don't play
Just
games.
Game.
Play-
Don't stop. Game till you die.